Hey now, so what I want to talk to you today about is not to, has to do with really autographs today. It has to do with all of you going to the National. And I know Baseball Collector put out a great video about preliminary information if you're going to the National, and I highly recommend it. I'm even going to link it in the comments. But what I want to talk to you today is about from a tax perspective. I know many people on this channel met me through taxes, and you are probably going to the National. And believe it or not, if you're filing a Schedule C this year, there's a good chance the government could be reimbursing you for a lot of your expenses related to the National. So I wanted to go over that. So when you're going to the National this year, and you're going from a business point of view, you're going there, you're buying inventory, or if you're a YouTube, going there to make content, and you are having a 1099 from YouTube or something similar to that. The good news is almost all your expenses can be deductible. That's right. Airfare, rental car, hotel, parking, even buying actual cards, assuming you're going to sell them, can eventually be deductible. Getting autographs, again, assuming it's not for your private collection that you're going to sell them, can be deductible. So now you're asking what can and what can't. So, I mean, almost everything can, in my personal opinion. What can't is basically, the only thing you can't really deduct is entertainment. And the great thing about this year, and what's good about COVID, is they passed this act where normally only 50% of your meals can be deducted. But guess what? Because of COVID, this year and next year, 100% of your meals, assuming they're not lavish. Now, lavish is a gray area like so many items. So I really can't tell you what's lavish. That's up for you to decide. Can be deductible. The only time you can't deduct meals is if they're part of like an entertainment expense. And something that could possibly be that are these VIP parties that you go to. And if you're not gathering inventory from them, if you're going just for yourself, and part of the cost includes food with that, no, you can't deduct that. But if you're going even like to Gibson's across the street, I know that's a real popular hangout, you can deduct all these food expenses. Again, don't go crazy. Don't go start ordering Cristal and all that. That would be considered lavish. And obviously, I would save all your receipts in case your CPA comes back to you and says, wait, this doesn't make sense. But it does make sense. And a good CPA like myself will help you and advise you to go ahead and take those deductions. So that's great news. So for all you that file a Schedule C, this is like helpful. I mean, it's going to help pay for a lot. Now, if you're filing a Schedule D, nothing is deductible really. And again, if you're filing the hobby or other income, not going to help you. But if you're filing a Schedule C this year and you already planned on it, you can't really say, oh, you know what, I'm going to go into business right now because I'm going to the National. Let's deduct that. No, doesn't work that way. You probably should have filed again previously. But it's incredible. I mean, people don't really understand that. So if you have questions, you're welcome to reach out to me personally. Again, my email, it's frankr@schreiber.cpa. I will put a link to it at the bottom. My light just went out, obviously. But no matter that, still, deduct. Don't go crazy. Don't buy $1,000,000 cards. Again, if you do buy those high value cards, you can't deduct them again until you sell them. So just remember that. And that's about it. It turns out I will be going to the National at least on Thursday. I haven't decided how long I'm going to be staying there. So again, any questions, I'm going to put my email address in the link below. I'm going to put Baseball Collector's initial guide to the National in the link below as well. That's about it. As always, keep collecting.